So hey everyone, on today's video we're going to look at a few years ago of some readings that I did when I was working, giving platform readings on stage and in cafes, in pubs, theatres. I'm going to download a few that I had stored in the cloud and maybe on YouTube that's not published anymore, and on Facebook, and just have a look at what I used to do. Obviously, as well as doing part-time ghost hunting as a hobby before it was my full-time job, my main job was working on stage giving readings to people. And then obviously I stopped doing it about 3 years ago. I think I took a bit of a confidence, a drop in confidence, let's just say. So I'm going to highlight some of the kind of the reactions, and we'll do a bit of a reaction thing to it all. But the reason I'm doing it is because a lot of viewers have inboxed me and asked me for it, and there may be something coming up later this year or next year where I'm back on stage. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it's okay for you, and I hope it's lives up to your expectations. But enjoy. As these videos were taken directly from a live stream, the quality is not as good as normal, but it's definitely watchable. So enjoy. Nice. Look, I see a bloke. You were close to you, Dad. 1st of April, what does that date mean to you?
Oh my God, that's...
Because he said there's only him that could be born on April Fool's Day.
Yeah, that's right.
See a man, he's not far from my build actually, he's got the same hairstyle as me, but there seems to have a tattoo here. How long's it been, sweetheart?
Nearly 8 years.
Sweet, I'm sorry. So, one of his proudest days. Tell me what that means.
My birthday.
Your birthday?
Did you say the 9th of December?
I think it was the 9th, he said. I've written the 9th down.
Yeah.
Nice man, isn't he? Anything you want to ask him, sweetheart? Does he ever come through? A little
It's
bit.
never been that accurate, yeah.
A bit more, sweetheart, but lots for you. Oh, Jesus. I really don't know what this means. They keep shouting it. He's seen me. He's seen me. Ollie's seen me.
Oh.
Who's Ollie?
My son.
And has he claimed to have seen your dad?
Only twice. Obviously he was really young when it happened, but yeah, twice.
But has he claimed to have seen him since he's been gone? Is what I'm more getting at.
There was 2 occasions. There was one where he said that Grandad was talking to him in a picture, and the other one was somebody sat on Grandad's settee and he went, "You're sitting on my Grandad." So
Really?
there was 2.
Is he a fair-haired kid? Because your hair's quite dark, isn't
Yeah,
it?
he's fair.
He doesn't look too dissimilar to your dad. There's definitely genetic similarity. I can't even talk tonight. It's all that travel. Definitely genetics there. Very protective man. I mean, he comes around you like you won't believe, on a daily basis. Who's Andy, please?
His nephew. My cousin.
Was he close to his uncle? Because he claims that he's been around this Andy quite a lot, who's been very, very low. How's Andy been doing in life? Is he struggling, or? There just seems to be a bit of concern about him, sweetheart. Please tell him he's watching out there. But it's mind-blowing, some of the stuff that's Let's carry on with automatic writing and see what comes through. Wonderful man. I really like him. Very protective of you. Massively. You sure there's nothing I can ask him for yet? Bless you.
I can't even think of anything.
I know, I don't usually want to do one on the same table after, but you've blown my mind since I've been here tonight. There's been that much going on. And it was because of her that I spotted yours. Do you know what I mean? Coming close. But I wanted to make sure I didn't make any mistakes with you before I've done it. So I'm doing some writing. And I'm sorry if this gets too personal, but you need to tell me to stop if it does. Is that alright? Your dad, trust me, he's not going to leave you. I love him. Your hair's a different colour, he says.
My what?
Your hair. He says you keep changing colour of it.
Yeah, it was blonde.
It was blonde, was it? I'm not qualified with haircuts then. There's too much going on here. No, I need to be straight with you. Please tell me to stop if it gets too much. There's a girl saying she was 17 years old.
Yeah.
Paige. This one's going to fuck my head up, so. Paige was your daughter?
Yeah.
So sorry. What a lovely girl. Cheeky little shit though, isn't she? 2016? I'm so sorry. Nobody should go through the loss of a child. I get. Oh, you're a very strong woman. You really are. It's going to take some time, this. Just keep saying that. I saw what you did on my birthday. And it was 3. Was that the day she was born? And the month is 8. 3rd of August. Did you do anything special for her?
We've done some every year.
Yeah. Just a bit of validation that she knows. How have you been? Well, stupid question, I'm sorry to sound, but beautiful kid. I don't know if anyone ever knows, but if you was a child to spirit, if they're under the age of 21, they will continue to age until they reach 21. So everything we do down here, drinking, smoking, partying, all that, they can do it, yeah? They're brought up by your nearest and dearest, and, wow, she's so strong. She shouldn't be as strong as she is, but she was fiery.
Yeah.
Oh, bless her. Good looking girl. I wish I could drink the champagne that's on the coffin. What does that mean? She shows me a bottle. I don't know if it's champagne, it looks like dark glass with a gold rim around it. Do you know what I'm trying to get at?
Yeah.
And then she shows me this image of like it's not a normal gravestone now. It's almost like a stone, but then it's being held together by, I'm going to have to draw it for you. Alright, this is your stone. I'm shit at drawing, by the way. I don't know what these are.
Wings.
The wings. And then we have certain objects, but in its proud format stands a bottle. Does that mean anything to you? Yeah, it's tiny.
There has been bottles on there.
Okay. 23rd. Was she there? She keeps talking about her. She's very talkative. And she always like that. And word in edgeways, yeah? Thing is, it's very difficult for mediums to deliver messages like this because we've all got children. And you can put yourself in that position, do you know? It's... She keeps saying sorry. There's a sorry again. But that's to do with you and what's been going on up here. She was loving you now. She's safe. People understand that they're just so connected and looked after in the spirit world. You've got no need to worry, I promise you. Well, I know you do anyway. You know. You've got... It was Jess earlier. So why is she saying Jess, Jessica?
Oh, no, that's a middle name. That's a middle name.
That's a middle name? Anything you want to ask about it? Or is it something you want to do when people's not listening? Oh God, yeah. She's one of the few people, sweetheart. I need you to know that. She shows me you talking to her. But it's almost like you'll walk past the same thing every day and talk to it. And I need you to keep doing it. Because it brings that connection just so much closer, it's unreal. Something struck a memory of her death. How did she die? It was a car accident. Lovely girl. And I promise you, you will feel it after a while. Because have you not felt anything yet? You know it's your own, so it's harder to feel it. But they have to be gone so long before it kind of comes through strong. Someone might be doing something they should have done. But you don't need to hear that, yeah?
I know.
You know about it.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't have been let in there. I don't feel pain. None. You're a brave woman. So sorry. We'll chat offline, yeah? Hold on, sweetheart. Right, but obviously, when your eyes are shut, eliminates it. I've just been making some notes. I've just, obviously what I picked up for you, I've just done some automatic writing for you, and I'm going to see if it makes sense. Is that alright?
Yeah, fine, yeah.
So look, when I said who's Joshua to you, it was a woman who's got her hair probably about as long as this lady here, yeah? And she's 40s, maybe? 46, 47, I don't know, roughly. Yeah. Dawn is her name. Birthday's March. It's in the 20s.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm under pressure now, aren't I? It's not 21st, it's 22nd. How long's it been, sweetheart?
5 years.
So sorry. Was you close?
Yeah.
She keeps saying that she's seen the area that's been made for her. What does that mean?
My mum made an area for her in her garden. She's like got a tree growing and she's got loads of stuff around it, so that's what I'm thinking.
Mavis.
Mavis, yeah, that's my mum. Oh God, I'm shaking.
She's a good looking woman, isn't she? Not your mum? Oh, she probably is, but I mean, Dawn's a good looking woman.
Yeah, she's really pretty.
She's taking piss. I don't know what she's saying. Did she have a bit of banter with you?
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, she's been quite kind. She hates how judgmental you are on yourself. She says, when you're going to get it out your head, you're not fat.
Yeah.
You've done well with losing weight, apparently. Have you lost some weight?
I've just lost 4 stone.
Can you show me how to do it? I look more pregnant than I'm a pregnant woman. I need to tell you, she's doing really well. Like I've been explaining to everyone I've read for so far, that over there they live their life like they normally do. People misunderstand how relevant and how close it is to what we go through. So spirit, here's the spirit world, here's our world, and it's just a thin veil. They can come to and from, but we can't obviously go over there. She chooses to be across here so much, and there was a desperate concern about Joshua.
Yeah.
So how old's Joshua, please?
Joshua's 15 now, yeah.
How's he coping?
He seems to be alright, it doesn't show his emotions.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a typical lad at that age, I suppose,
Yeah.
isn't he?
Yeah.
So it's unfair to have lost his mum, it's
Yeah.
desperately unfair at that age.
Yeah.
That candle will never burn. God knows what that means. That candle will never burn. I don't know. Have a think about it. I mean, look, I've got to say, she's your older sister. She is very protective. There's someone else on this table that's linked to her as well.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Sister as
I'm
well.
sorry, darling.
And this is also my auntie, so.
So very connected.
Yeah.
Of course, of course. I mean, look, so it's for all of us, this.
Yeah.
In fact, turn around a second. She's like the perfect blend between you two. You know, like looks-wise.
Yeah. You've got her eyes. Yeah.
But she's having a bit more banter with you, I'm sorry.
I'm used to it.
She's going on about... I can't. Slow it down. Slow it down with tan.
Yeah, I
What?
want sunbeds a lot, so she won't like that.
You don't look like an umpa. As you can see, I don't use sunbeds. I look like a mirror. And is there anything that you ladies would like to ask her at all?
I just want to know how she feels about the recent things that have happened.
In the family, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she is a bit pissed off with somebody, I'm not gonna lie. She's been male there more than anything. But well, the male's been deceptive towards the female that's involved, let's just say. So I'll give you an example. Let's say we've got another sister, I don't think you have, but let's say we have. And then she's done something to piss everyone off.
Yeah.
It seems that you lot's not seeing that it's actually the male that's been driving that. Do you understand where I'm going with that? Fighting for scraps. Arguments over bollocks, that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
And it's very petty in her mind. But she also shows me, she says, I've seen the rose as well. So there's like a glass, it's like a glass object, it's got a red rose inside
that's
it.
mine. That's what I got for it. You know, like Beauty and the Beast style
Yeah.
rose.
Don't look like you watch Beauty and the Beast. Do really?
Yeah,
Course.
I've got it right next to a picture and I bought
So the
that for
picture,
her. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, she's doing really well. I will be straight with you. You're the one that concerns me the most. What's your name, sweetheart?
Joanne.
Joanne, because I think you struggle to deal with the grief of it. Do you get what I mean? It's almost like an avoidance. She needs to know that she has, but you're, like I mentioned about you earlier, about you talking to pictures and stuff. Whereas with you, it's almost like you're waiting on your own and you'll be maybe on your bed. No one's around, and that's when you'll be saying stuff maybe in the head. But it's almost like you're trying to connect with her. She's there, guys. I mean, she can come and go as she please. She does look like her, doesn't she?
Yeah,
Jesus, her hair's just blonde and everything.
Yeah.
Are you the niece then, are you?
No.
Who are you?
It's my son's girlfriend.
Someone's going, why does she look like her
I
then?
don't know. I see what you mean, definitely.
Are you sure your son don't go out and leave her sister?
Hillbillies.
we are in Scunthorpe, aren't we? That's it. Yeah, I'm a knobhead. No, honestly, guys, I don't feel sad when I connect to her because it's almost like she's very happy with what she's doing. There's no kind of grief situation for her because in reality, what has she lost? I sound like a knob saying this, but let's look at it, right? She can still be with you guys all the time. She can still be with everyone that's still here. She's also got access to everyone that you've all lost. Yeah? She can come and go as she pleases. She will never get ill. She will never age. It's kind of like, if we looked at it on that aspect, it's like, well, yeah, do you know? And I want you to, but I do need to nag at you, is please don't avoid grief, because it will catch up with you. And I don't want that to happen, do you know what I mean? I understand, well, you walked there close then.
Yeah.
What's she doing? Who is the female then that she's pissed off with?
My mum, probably.
I don't think so, no. No, I don't think it's your mum.
It could be my other sister. There's a thing going off in the family at the minute, so it's...
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's your mum, because the way she came across it was like, obviously Mavis, Megan, the stuff about it going, no, it's not that. It's probably, I don't know, I don't like saying it, just in case I've upset anyone. But it's going to be resolved. I think when we've got grief, families fall out, don't we?
Yeah.
You fall out with family, you fall out with friends, but there's always a chance to make up. But I know this person's been driven by a male. Yeah? So, bear that in mind, please.
Yeah.
It's you, my dear, what's your name, please?
Paula.
Paula. Your brother. Roy. How long's it been, sweetheart? Was you very close?
Ish.
He seems. And I don't know how to explain this, so I'll do the best I can. She was apologetic for the way he treated you. It's almost like he's thinking that he didn't treat you with the right respect and love that he should. Picking on you, let's just say. And he was very close. I mean, bloody hell, his hands around you. Same eyes as you. Awesome. Take your boobs off and it'll be him. What's your link to Roy, sweetheart?
Kind of stepmom.
Yeah, because you knew him, didn't you? You've come to speak to your husband today. Is that right? No. You have lost your husband. How long's it been? Please do not take offence to anything I say tonight. Is that okay?
Just tell it how it is. Yeah. Best way.
He marches up and down. He said she won't be happy with me.
Yeah.
And he's very basic. He says, I picked on it, I bullied her. I didn't treat her right. I put other stuff first. And I didn't realise it until I lost it all. Far too late, obviously, yeah. But what a lot of people don't understand is when someone's got issues like serotonin and other stuff, up there it goes. So he's more of a pure spirit. And he is that kind of attitude, you know, he's coming across. But he's saying it caused you serious grief. And he's desperately apologetic for it. You don't have to accept that apology, sweetheart. Not at all. No. When did I see your mum? Yeah. She looks like a young woman. She's got like an old burny hair with a big wave to it. Quite curvy woman. Quite good looking. She was tough as her boots when she wanted to be.
I don't know because I was only 3.
Of course, sorry, yeah. I need you to know she's never left your side, darling. Never. So then, back to remember that. full woman. You've been through grief as too much as well. How many kids you got? Should be an extra one for you. Is it in stages of pregnancy? I'm sorry, darling. Well, thank you for letting me read things both, yeah? I won't pick on these any longer. Bless you. Well done. I'm glad I hasn't screwed you out like your husband. I promise you he's got good intentions, although he didn't.
It's all gone.
It's all gone, yeah? Well done, sweetheart. Best attitude, yeah?
It's all gone.
You're a kind soul. You take advantage of you, man. Take advantage of your soft nature. You do need to toughen up a little bit, sweetheart. But you can't stop someone being a nice person, can you?
No.
But some people take advantage of that, you know? Bless you. Are you close to your dad? There's nothing there when it comes to your dad. Fair play, fair play. Well done. Thank you, sweetheart, yeah? Everyone's intrigued now. Richard, say it was Rich. Yeah.
Or Richard.
Richard. Whichever. Richard. Whatever you like to be called, mate. Say that one. They showed me you with pen to paper. And you're writing something truly special down, mate. But this stuff would be more poetry than anything else. Yeah? You beautiful mum. When did you lose it, please? You've never been able to bridge that gap, have you, since, mate? It's been difficult. You go to bed thinking about it still. It's still there all the time. You're carrying it with you constantly, my friend. It's a grief you've never been able to get over. To tell you the truth, and I'm just as bad for it, most blokes, we don't actually do the grieving process. Do you know what I mean? We fight it, don't we? I love how you're doing it with the writing. She's read every word, mate. Yeah? Something else also got put in her coffin, didn't it? That you'd done.
Just think about that.
Don't beat yourself up about it now. Think about it. 3 days to think about it if you want. All I want you to know is...
I probably haven't.
All I want you to know is... You don't realise how much that meant to her, mate. Because you always said close.
It's not an insult to action.
It seems really close, mate. I respect it a lot. Yeah? And I love what you're doing. I think it's probably the best way for you to face your grief. Very proud of you, you know? It makes me feel like the illness... I can't tell you exactly what the illness is, mate. I'm just going on feelings, yeah? But I feel multiple areas are affected. It's like it's travelling. And it's gone very quickly. No pain whatsoever. In your life daily, several hours a day, if not more. You're doing well, mate. You're making her very proud. Don't change who you are, right? When people like to come to you, mate, we'll go and have a chat later, yeah?
I've got questions.
We'll talk to me in a bit, yeah? Well done, pal. And I know I commented earlier that your accent's not from around here. It's from the West Midlands, isn't it? Yeah. What are you doing up here? The rest of us are trying to get out, aren't they?
Have a stupid moment.
When you walked in, and I can still connect with him now, when you walked in there were a bloke, and he was shouting, petty, petty, petty. What does that mean, please? Simba. Is that your maiden name, is it? Yeah, well then. And he kept shouting, petty, petty, petty. Very nice man, and I'll describe him to a T in a minute. I don't think he's related to you, though. But we'll see. Because the age you're right, you'd have assumed he was your dad, yeah? But he didn't have the same genetics as you. His hair was originally of a darker nature, where yours is fair. It was more pushed straight backwards with a bit of a gap with it, serious breathing difficulty. Just came from his abdomen, to tell you the truth. And he kept going, She can do what you can do. He kept saying something that's weird. It's one of my words. Reiki. What's that about? You're a Reiki master. You want a job?
That's my father.
I know, yeah. Quite a laugh, to tell you the truth. Bit of a piss taker. Can I just confirm what the illness were, the fact that it travelled?
Probably heart failure in the end.
Yeah, but he did have other stuff, didn't he?
Not sure.
Yeah. Who was with him when he died? Exactly. The message is, he weren't scared. He knew he was going to die because he could see him coming for him. No fear whatsoever. I like that. Chilled out. Any more chilled out, he fall asleep as well.
Yeah.
You've got others. When was the last time you saw your mum?
A light.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I see her regularly.
But what normal people are classed as seeing? We're not normal, we say.
No. I sense it around it.
How tall are you, sweetheart? 5'1". Mum weren't massive. Bit of a natural weight to her. Yours is quite straight. She seemed to have lost shitloads of weight towards the end in comparison to what she were. I won't fight with your mum. She seems quite fast, to tell you the truth. I like her. I'm proud of you, though. I like her a lot. She might play an active part in tonight. Let's see.
She always does. Yeah.
Who you got with you today? Did you know her? Her mum?
Yeah.
Trust me, she's mental in a good way. There's more. I think, anyway. Yeah. Mum's coughing. Did you go near it? Did you go near it?
Coughing, I thought you said coughing.
No.
Cough, double F.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Oh yeah, yeah.
She's showing me certain items and they look like paper objects. And she's saying how much they meant to her. The fact that they were placed with her. Yeah. She says, I've heard the words, I've read the words. Absolutely gorgeous. Apparently you still talk to her even when you don't feel her there, especially to pictures. Yeah. She gives that palm of violety smell off, don't she?
Oh my god, I've smelt that.
Awesome, isn't it?
I've smelt that outside of it.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Sorry, I couldn't help that.
Well, that's fine. I'm not worried about it.
She's fine.
Do this later. Your mum? Well, there's no doubt. Anything you'd like me to ask her for you?
She's really
Well, not all the time. How old was your twin when you lost her? Yeah. But people messed up with your twin, didn't they? They didn't pick up what was wrong with them in time. Yes. Yeah, they kind of, she went to get checked out, went wrong. Well, not what they picked up what it should be. But by the time they did see it, it was far too late. You weren't identical there, were you?
No. I was like,
Yeah. Bless her. I want to look at her deathbed when she was dying. You were there. Someone said to her, go to her now. Someone kissed her and says, you can go to her, or go to them. Hold on, sweetheart. That's all there.
do you need permission to go?
Yes. That's beautiful. Yeah. She keeps going, I do like Tony though. Who's Tony? Your husband?
Never had
You've never seen me though, have you?
well,
There's going to be something that's going to be diagnosed with your husband. And I want to tell you this as a positive thing. Has he been in poorly recently, or is there anything wrong with him? He's showing me blood flow disorders. So I reckon it could be blood pressure or something that's going to make his heart palpitate quick. I think there's going to be a bit more of a scare with it. What I want you to know is just a scare. Nothing to be concerned of. After Christmas, it'll be fine, alright? You're doing well. Thank you for letting me read for you. Bless you. A couple of people I'm really interested in. These two here. What's your relationship?
Oh God. Should be on it.
There's a woman, keeps going from here to you, constantly connected. She'll fire a little fucker and all, honestly. Was it in family? That's not upset you like that, am I? She don't seem old enough to be a great grandma of yours. Although she probably is, do you get what I mean? But she just don't seem that age. This is from your mum's side of the family, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah? How long ago is it now since you've seen her? She's an absolute legend of a woman, isn't she? Proper says it is. You couldn't handle your problems. She'd give you a right bollocking, and then you get a cuddle. Yeah? Proper sort things out like you should do. But it's you she's concerned about at the moment. What's your name, darling?
Kaylee.
Kaylee. How old are you?
26.
I just connect you and I feel heartache. My chest palpitating. You've been struggling with your emotions, sweetheart.
Maybe. Yeah.
Are you in your relationship still?
Yeah, well, yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. You do trust your partner, don't you?
100%.
Yeah, you know you can.
Yeah.
Seems like you've got a real good egg at the side of you. I like that. I know she's going to pay me later. She's massively connected. She's trying to offer sympathy, trying to make you feel better. I understand that you're not sleeping very well. I understand that it's at night time you'll feel this palpitation. I understand that you've got some people could categorise it a bit of depression. Have you been put on tablets or anything?
No, but I have just been told because I have some palpitations at night.
There we go. It's anxiety now, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I've got anxiety.
They're going to pop you on something very soon. Has it been suggested yet?
I've tried a few things.
Something beginning with P they're going to put you on.
Yeah,
Pro something.
yeah. I've had it on.
For Pranola.
Yeah.
You'll be alright, you will eventually. How many kids you got?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. You're not pregnant yet, I promise.
Yeah.
Was there any more than 2 pregnancies? Because they showed me a third. About 9 or 10 weeks pregnant. The good thing is, at that early stage of a pregnancy, there's no spirit. You get what I mean? It's too early for it to be a spirit. Still devastating, darling, I'm sorry, yeah? Just want you to know, you know why you're having these harder times? I are around you, watching you. Yeah? I'm looking after you. Someone's got nervous giggles.
She's laughing at me.
Why?
Because I just thought about my mum had said too. She told me I weren't allowed no more kids.
You fucked it, man. Anything you'd like to ask her?
I don't know. I'm alright. I don't want to know anyone else. She told me not.
Okay, hold on. I understand. I walked past you earlier and I picked up more pain than I felt in a long time. Through losing of people. Brother and daughter are yours. You can tell. Usually we get his eyes from his dad's side of the family. And you've just your mum, aren't you?
says I'm
Bless you. There's a boy behind you. He would be getting up for the age of 30 now. And he keeps saying, I'm so sorry, Mum. I'm so sorry, Mum. So your son's in spirit. How long ago was it that you lost your son, please? February. Can I ask why you keep apologising, saying he's so sorry? I feel pain here. I feel pain here. Can I ask you how he died, please, sweetheart?
He was on drugs, he got off him,
Nice.
got back in with wrong people,
Yeah.
took some and fell asleep.
I never woke up.
froze.
Yeah. And I think that's why the apologies are there, man. Yeah. You imagine this guy had a few serotonin deficiencies, so his depression was to a massive level. So it weren't that he was a bad guy, it was his release, wasn't it, from feeling low and feeling depressed. He's not the tallest of lads himself, is he, really? I mean, he's a lot taller than you, which won't be difficult, would it? He always loved you. He said that you never gave up on him when many would have done. Yeah? He tells me that you talk to him every day and he listens to what you've got to say. He keeps trying to show you. He says I'm with Nam, which is your mum. That mum's been gone how long now? About 15 years, is it?
2003.
She's in charge now, because we all know I won't mess with your mum. So she's going to sort him out, isn't she? You're quite close to your mum, aren't you, sweetheart? You're there for her. Well, your brother's claiming to me your mum once got through it, aren't you? Is that right? Well done to you, yes? Your mum. I think she is absolutely amazing. She adores you. Was you always close to mum? What makes me laugh is, this side is your dad. Also 15 years ago. Dad makes me feel like I've got some kind of COPD or something running through my body. I don't know exactly what it is because you won't let me in close enough to feel his pain. What was it that took you that, sweetheart?
He'd been torn from making it pit.
Yeah, so it's COPD and emphysema are very, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just how it made me feel like with that. He's a good bloke though, isn't he?
Yes.
She seems to be the one. She dominates him in a good way, and he loves her. So he's doing that now with his son. Nobody feels pain until you've lost a child. I'm sorry, I don't care what anyone says. There's no pain greater than losing a child. But what you've done is you've continued to be a good mum for the others. Yeah? He's seen every day of the life what's happened. We were quite interested. He was saying there were quite a lot there to say how unpopular I were, and then he's laughing. He's a nice lad. Yeah? Drugs is a disease, unfortunately, and a lot of people can suffer with it. You know, your life doesn't always turn out the way it should be. I've got a lot of sympathy for some of them. And he was a good guy. It was serious depression. It weren't the fact that he was a drug user. He was just seriously depressed. And it was his only release. Some of us drink, yeah? Some of us smoke. I don't drink, but I smoke. And it's because that's my release. We all have a release, don't we? Some people it's that. He wasn't a bad boy, and he loves you to bits, yeah?
I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know it's different for this channel, and it was quite emotional, but fingers crossed you'll see me back on stage next year, or even later this year. Please remember to subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a great day.